These niggas got their hands out and they ain't wanna feed me. Now I got the system, man, I'm doing it for my people. That's the peace to all the fallen soldiers. They ain't never been to war, but been fighting their whole life.
Another body, this on me. Leveled up, time to break the bank.
I ain't finna tell you how I got away with this shit.
Never rushed the game, play it cool. Had a hustle smarter, just a flex hard. In my band, now these nigga mad. I'm in clutch like Jordan in a 4-quarter. Level up, it's time to break the bank. Now them diamonds on Fiji, it's just like a saint. Do what I want and you do what you can. I might flex on the air, cause I ain't ever done. I ain't never really after nothing. Been down bad, but nigga never burn me. Got out my feelings, winning, got some money. I got on short, they ain't say I was coming. Don't play with me, nigga, you don't want problems. If I spot them, then you know I got them. Blood on the floor, now I'm me mob. Treat them like harder when I ride. Fuck nigga can't get me, they know that I'm with it. You late and you late, bitch, I'm torn in the city. Them pass out of Houston, that shot out the Whitney. I elevated, upgraded my image. I move like the matches, I sleep in the lean. Now my mind on the million, I'm stuck to the green. Put the rack on my feet, bitch, you know that I'm clean. We all ball, she gon' fuck on the team. I don't play by my people, you know how I get. I might owe with the glizzy or stay with the stick. Kissing the thread, we gon' spin a little bit. I might swerve on the block until the nigga hit. I'm cyber B, but you doing the most. Meaning mountain more, you got by the toe. We sure we don't miss, man, you know how I go. We took the power out of them, they got gold. Got steppers on gold, and that's the truth, nigga. I ain't gotta say much if the nigga want smoke. Make his ass in hell, nines ass angel done. Better let them know. Oh, if they try to play, they gotta lay with us. There a nigga to come play with us, cause it ain't never been safe with us. It's out allowed to speak, she gon' need a breather. Keep it playing with her, I could never keep it. Niggas ain't my people, I can't trust them either. Fold under pressure, singing like a reed. 5-1, but them rats made me bigger. Cocky at the fork, ooh, I'm that nigga. And ain't nowhere else, smooth little nigga. Only on the mic, that's when you a kid. I got on my ass when it got me a bag. Been humble too long, that's why I'm a brag. I double back for all the shit I ain't had. Leveled up and left a few on mad. More rap than Serena, they bust out the pocket. They stuck in my skin and no need for a while. If it's my shit, guarantee I'm a pop. The ticket out the hood, they know that I got it. So we can play it how you wanna play it, but I'ma do the shit I wanna do. Around here, it ain't never safe, cause we gon' move how we wanna move. If he try to test us, we gon' kill him. Do his act like monkey in the middle. When I say it's so, then it's official. Slide on the block and watch him hit him. They slide on my name, now I'm more henny, nigga don't know what to do. I'm out of their range, man, I kinda make the game so uncomfortable. On the bomb that they can't defuse. Too many options I could never choose. Go against me, then embarrass you. When I drop a nigga never lose. Yeah.
Do you wanna ride
prosperity, beautiful people. It is another wonderful day on Authentic Philosophies. This is your girl Imani, also known as Chick with the Truth, and I'm here with...
It's Lucci, and we're here with...
TheRpx.
Hey, the RPX. We have Rose in the house today. She surprised me.
Ta-da!
Hey. She also surprised me with this very, very authentic.
Yo, straight from the garden.
Straight from the garden.
Tell them, what is it?
Okay,
What is it, Rose?
it's a smudge stick, and that one's made from sage and marjoram.
Sage and it smells amazing
Yes,
in
it
here.
does.
I saged the whole shop, and I spent some extra time saging Chef as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because he needed a lot.
He needed a lot. He did.
Positive energy.
I mean, there's different, reasons to smudge, different items to use. So he's probably gonna get rich tomorrow. So thank Imani and cut her a check.
Yeah, write the check, Chef. You heard that? You hear? All right, make sure you heard that. Write the check when you get rich, because
When you get the money, she gave you the wafty, and now you owe her a check.
Yes, you do. He said he
You're
does.
welcome. All right.
All right. So first off, I want to thank our sponsors, Glockaware, of course, for always being in the house and taking care of us and making sure we have exactly what we need and we are on point for the show. Of course, we have to shout out Pologo, right?
Yes,
Yes.
for Fly Team Clothing.
High Team Clothing. Oh, my one-of-a-kind visor that y'all are going to hear about all the time until he makes more. But this is the only one in the world right now. So shout out to Flyboy Poe. Shout out to Chick with the Juice. Chick with the Juice, I know you're watching, even though you're not here. And on the first episode, you said you was never going to miss an episode. But I know you're not feeling well. So feel better, Chick. We love you.
Love you.
And also thank you to Tiff, because also Lucci Bags is definitely one of the sponsors of Authentic Philosophy. So get your LouchieTotes. See, I got my LouchieTote, her LouchieTote.
How many prints do you have now? Because I know that's not the first one, right?
Well, I have 2 LouchieTote prints, and then the rest are Fly Girl, Fly Boys, Fly Team.
Fly Team print. I need a Fly Team bag too, just so I can switch it up. This is the rack sack, but the Fly Team is for the fly days. This is for the money bag.
Right.
It's a money bag. So recapping. We're gonna recap from what happened this weekend. It was a very exciting weekend, but let's start with Fly Day. Fly Day was the pregame for what happened this weekend, but who do we have on Fly Day, Tiff?
We had Hanky Panky.
Oh, Hanky Panky. I love her.
Yeah.
Her music was good. Her song, Carpe Diem,
Yes,
had
that
a
was
lot
really good.
of energy. It was her telling her story about coming from where she came from
Germany.
and moving to Jamaica, and it was
That was
good
interesting,
energy.
right?
Yes,
The
it was.
Russia, the Jamaica, like what is going on here?
She's like very well rounded. I told her, I was like, you are definitely privileged to have traveled outside of your country, because a lot of people haven't. I mean, I haven't had the opportunity to travel outside of the country before. So that's a huge opportunity, and people don't realize, like, you are stunted. Your growth is stunted if you stay in that one area forever. Like, if you don't change your environment or learn what else is out there in the world,
need
you're
to
going to be
experience
stuck.
it.
You're going to be stuck like the turtle. Like, if the turtle is then
Listen, yeah.
they don't grow any bigger if the tank doesn't get any bigger.
Exactly.
They stay
That's
the
where
same
I was
size.
about to go with that. That's
All right.
a good one.
What else happened on Fly Day? Del P was in the house.
Yeah, he sure was, and did a crazy freestyle. That was like 7 minutes long.
Yo, I was actually on my way out the door, came back in to come to the bathroom, and was like, oh,
I'm still
I'm
going.
staying here. What's happening in here?
Yes,
Almost
he
missed
killed
it.
it.
Yeah, him and DJ Nate had a good flow together.
Yes, he did.
Yeah, they complemented each other well, and it was definitely a good job. Go back
Yeah.
and check that one out on YouTube.
DJ Nizzy Nate is always killing it on
Every
Friday.
Friday.
He always killing it. Shout out to DJ Nizzy Nate for
Yes.
always killing it on Fridays. Always. What else happened this weekend? We had the
Trip. Y'all went to the trip.
The major
it was the every time we inhale.
GOML.
Yeah, it was the smoke event. It
Get
was
on
at
my
the
level.
yeah. Oh, yep. That's what it's. I didn't know that's what it meant, but now I do because Lucci taught me something new this morning because I didn't know. So shout out to GOML for and Major Macintosh and the smoke event that we went to. Where was it? At the New Jersey Weed Man.
Yes,
That spot is lit.
it sure was. It was
It's
my first
lit.
time next to a weed tree.
It was
taller
so
than me.
Mm-hmm.
We have
I
pictures.
saw all the pictures.
We took lots of pictures next to the tall weed plants.
Yes.
I'm sorry, tall flowers. We're gonna call them
Right,
flowers.
the greens.
The greens.
We
They were-
strolled the greens.
And the music was phenomenal because
Yes.
we had Sun Soul. She came on first. Her music was so
Yes.
dope, like soup, like
Positive.
positive energy. Her
Yes.
voice was amazing. She was like, I could do this a cappella. I don't
Yes.
actually need the music if you can't get it right. I was like, I love her. I love
Ready
her
to
energy.
perform,
She
true
is.
entertainer.
She is, and she got the crowd ready for what was to come because then we heard Reek Hella Smoke.
Yes.
His music was dope. We also heard who else did we hear?
Lucci Loner.
Lucci Loner. Shout out to Lucci Loner.
And I think he was like the person who event it was. Too.
Okay. And Major Macintosh also performed one of his songs. What was the song? Oh, I can't remember. All I know is it gave me real hippie vibes.
It was about flowers.
It was about flowers.
The whole song was about flowers. It was an awesome song.
So I'm like,
and
all I
loved
know
it, and I
is
recorded it, and
We gotta find it because now
that's my new flower
I want to
Yeah.
song.
hear it. Right.
Dude,
So
can
you
you-
have flower songs.
here. Oh, L will be in the building, so I can ask L if he can email the song to Took when he drops off our other special guest that's gonna be here today. Which I'm not gonna.
Marley.
Bob Marley is coming in. He's not here yet, but when Bob Marley gets here, you guys are gonna be super excited. I'm excited. Are you excited?
I'm excited.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
Oh, also we didn't shout out Hollywood Him because Hollywood Him was also at the New Jersey Weed Man and he performed his hit single. Woo, 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 woo.
Wait, we gotta do that over.
Okay, ready?
Hit
One.
him with the woo.
No, I didn't do it right again.
Are you starting to the left or the right?
I know
That's
we
where
gotta
you need
know
to
like
figure that
1,
out.
2,
We're gonna go this
3.
way.
We can go this way first.
I'm gonna say.
Okay, ready?
All right.
Here you go. Yeah. What? Yeah. Okay, we're obviously not good at
Yeah.
choreographing or
We gonna get it
doing
together.
that. Yeah.
We're gonna practice.
We're shout out to Sipping with Sammy because we're going to definitely work on a cookout kind of dance for Ruger
Yeah.
because I need
Yeah.
this. So in the morning we can be like,
Yeah.
2 step to the left,
2 step right,
2 step to
Yeah.
the right. Crisscross,
boom boom
crisscross.
boom boom, cha cha, real smooth. Doom, 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 doom. Yo, yeah, that's good, right?
Yeah. You know what? I was
Still theirs.
Yep.
And Sunday we had the Soul Stock Indie Fest where
Yes.
Milani showed
Milani.
out. Shout out to Milani for
Yes.
showing out at this event.
And she didn't curse.
And she didn't curse. They bleeped out all of the curse
She
words.
did
Look at the
good.
positive energy that was in the room.
She did so good.
And in the crowd, like, you know how you go to a showcase or a concert, and if the crowd doesn't know the artist, they're not really into the music, and they don't really show any
They
love.
was
They're not
that
that
was
receptive.
not the crowd. The
They was
crowd
into
showed
it.
love to
That's what's up.
everybody. Everybody. I mean, that is the way that it should be.
Mm-hmm.
We should support everyone as
Yes.
long as when they're walking in their truth, when they're accepting what they want to do and they're on stage, especially if you're someone who's never been on stage, you have to show respect to those who get on stage and show their art.
It's not easy either.
It's not easy.
Especially when you're starting out.
Right. So shout out to Tiff for joining this podcast and stepping into your truth and stepping into your light. We had a lot of good feedback from our first show.
Yay.
And had a lot of viewers and a lot of good feedback, and so I wanted to shout out to my father because he mentioned Tiff. A lot of people gave me credit because I have a voice already. However, I make videos every day.
Right.
This is something that I'm accustomed to. This is something that Tiff is. This is not something that Lucci is accustomed to. So my father wanted to definitely shout you out, just to let you know that for all of the people who are quiet, you are speaking for all of those people who are quiet. For all of the people who are scared to get on the mic, you are speaking for all of the people who are scared to get on the mic because you're doing something that they are afraid to do, and you're giving them that motivation to do something that they were afraid to do, and that's important, whether you notice it or not.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, you're welcome. You're welcome. Yo, this weekend was, it was just completely full of support, help. You can see all of the love.
Yes.
From all of the events. You know, Glockaware always comes out for anyone who needs them. Anybody that calls and asks when they needed the bus, when Major Macintosh needed the bus because you know Glockaware is a transportation as
Get
well.
your G-bus.
If you need to go anywhere on the G bus, it's a party. We can
13
go. We gotta.
seats.
You know what did Took say? Today's price is not gonna be tomorrow's price. You better hit them
Get
up
in.
now.
Yes,
You better
get
hit them
in.
up now because the elevation is real. Prices is going up real quick. Today we got every day we're going to come to you with a word of the day, a question of the day, as well as a quote for the day. So tune in because we got Lucci coming to you with the word of the day, right?
Yeah.
Okay, what's the word of the day?
The word of the day is help.
Okay.
I like that
And
one.
The question of the day is, how often does your pride get in the way of you asking for help?
Right. What is the number to the Glock line? Because I wanted to encourage our viewers to call into the Glock line and answer this question. If you're watching the live, to comment on the live. Or, oh, you know what? I was supposed to go live on Instagram. I definitely didn't do that. But
Me neither.
we can do that now. And you can comment on the question after I go live now. But we're going to cut to some music so that you can think about this question. Decide how often does your pride get in the way of you asking for help. And we'll
Call in on the Glock line 267-888-6019. Check us out on YouTube and comment there as well.
Thank you.
D-Mark got the heat.
On the black sheet, I'm a family, it ain't right. On the black sheet, I'm a family, it ain't right. On the black sheet, I'm a family, it ain't right. On the black sheet, I'm a family, it ain't right. I come from the trenches the hard way, so I'm praying to Lord my soul to keep. Sometimes I be feeling my soul getting weak, overthinking my thoughts overflowing me. Ain't about as big as the ocean. I was wishing it won't go too deep. I got wounds for the falls to see. Now I'm in the deep and ain't no holding me. Come from the trenches the hard way.
Glockaware Radio. Glockaware Radio.
Black gazelles, Lee jeans, and Jack Purcells. Four-finger rings is the meaning of stacking well. Creating in my notepads is crate balling mopeds. Time for prices, I'm kinda wishing I could go back. Honor and integrity, the values of life. And being loyal in everything, not follows and likes. The past I see clear. In the midst of action, P there. No social media, you had to be there. Dropping gems to grow on. I know time's grown, but hold on. Live your best life to the light, dimming your soul gone. Know your role, work hard, play even harder. Think outside the box, never settle, ain't even farther. Just trying to inspire with my verses. Only thing worse than death is a life without purpose. Weight of the world on my shoulder blades against Cobra. Hey, my goal's to say. Oh yeah, they gon' remember. Definition of a winner. At high school was in the classroom writing deli. Snoopy on my iceberg skelly. Must be stupid, think you're not gonna smell me. Breath of fresh air, nice aroma. The flow coat, get your bubble coats and your isotoners. Change coming, sand try to warn us. Banana times opponents. Come together, otherwise we gone as cold as nights, hot as corners. Hate is stress cause the crowd applaud us. Fall spin, 26 and just like a porters. I should be that, and I should be this. If compromise was worth a stack, homie, I'd be rich. They scream gang gang, next day they hop in the fist. If they can see this generation, Big and Pac could be pissed. Trust the process, I'm the one, my tracks prove it. Strangers been my anchor, they once act newish. But Valerie ain't raised a quitter. I promise that I'ma make them remember. Be against me, call. Why Tell me what I'm supposed to do. When my heart cold and I be feeling empty. I feel like the whole world be against me. Who I'm supposed to call? When I feel like my back against the wall. And I told my folk that I won't let them fall. And who can I believe? When everyone around me telling lies. If this real nigga look me in my eyes. Hey, when the bad go to worse and it seem like it never changed. Tell me how I'm supposed to deal with all the pain, y'all. Yeah, I need some strength. Depression got me feeling weak. And I've been losing my mind. Lately I've been losing sleep. So I just think and recline. Cause ain't nobody else gon' save me. Thinking to myself I'm going crazy. And I swear my head be spinning like a windmill. I done found the one, but I ain't shit. Know how to zero in the 10 field. Ain't got to fake it, look, I've been real. Trying to get it right and change my life using these motherfucking pen skills. Bullshit around me every single way I turn. Everybody ain't 100, that's some shit you gotta learn. And even when I need it, I don't never ask for help. But I be stressing and I keep asking myself, tell me what I'm supposed to do. When my heart cold and I be feeling empty. I feel like the whole world be against me. Who I'm supposed to call? When I feel like my back against the wall. And I told my folk that I won't let them fall. And who can I believe? When everyone around me telling lies. If this real nigga look me in my eyes. Hey, when the bad go to worse and it seem like it never changed. Tell me how I'm supposed to deal with all the pain, y'all. I really gotta follow orders correctly until successful. Trying to be patient, it be so stressful. Problems on problems, gotta solve them, it be so hectic. Ask for no favors, remain humble, no love expected. And I swear that these niggas really out here hurting for fame. They want you stuck in the mud, just throw some dirt in your name. They be after them bitches, I'm trying to bag up them riches. Gotta get back in position, think I won't snatch it, you tripping. They don't know I gotta laugh to keep from crying. Smile up on my face, but on the inside I be dying. Don't even hit my phone, I ain't replying. Trying to keep my cool, I gotta get my shit together, I'm confused. Tell me what I'm supposed to do. When my heart cold and I be feeling empty. I feel like the whole world be against me. Who I'm supposed to call? When I feel like my back against the wall. And I told my folk that I won't let them fall. And who can I believe? When everyone around me telling lies. If this real nigga look me in my eyes. Hey, when the bad go to worse and it seem like it never changed. Tell me how I'm supposed to deal with all the pain, y'all. Yeah. I be feeling empty. Be against me. Call. Yeah, I won't let them fall.
These are evil days when the president of the United States doesn't seem to understand that Africa is a continent, not a state. The problem is that you have a president who says things but has the power to execute and create racism. That's a dangerous power and a dangerous position.
I know they need me out here. Y'all know y'all need me out here. So let's get it. Pay homage, y'all rise to the honorable. Y'all know what I'm about to do. No alternative facts, homie, it's time for truth. No talent, I'm like, this gotta be some kind of spoof. But hip-hop never die, homie, I'm the proof. I'm Stephen King, boy, you Dr. Seuss. One of the illest, these suckers be in they feelings. Been getting busy since Jerome the bus was stealing. The gay suffering, I come to do some healing. In the country where you'll get punished for kneeling. Standing up for your kind, they fast to give you a fine. Instead of dealing with the root of the problem, they ignore it while these officers are shooting and wilding. But for justice, I'ma rumble about mine. Feel like we in the days of no colors, allow signs. Gotta address the press, it's about time. Been the problem since Etch-a-Sketch, if you doubt, fine. I've been dope since the beginning. And Lance is a rep that's not about coke dealing and stripping. Classic flow, your head is difference. I'm Fall City, they preschoolers. Lyrics still mad at dumb rappers, they need tutors. Winning as an indie since the industry refuses. Trying to turn our children into promethazine users and savages. Promoting music that's hazardous, truly blasphemous. They can use a better narrative. If you true, then you should clap for this. Shouldn't matter how many views and double taps I get or what my tax bracket is. For the art, tore them apart, I'm right back to biz. I'm sure you know the status, kid. Simply sensational compared to the greatest who ever done it. Who's next to run it? I'm clearly debatable. Real is who I cater to. Opposition isn't as nearly relatable. I want my spot, they taking two. When I dropped City in Crisis, y'all was quiet. Neglected my message, said I'm too righteous. Now everybody following suit. If you been out the loop, I started this trend. Where my salute? Gonna make it clear to you. I'm the people's choice in my area. Torch carrier, y'all break the net, I broke the barrier. Classic discography. Take a peek and see all the legends that follow me. Tell execs that's the salary, I'm ready for it. Every beat I'm speaking heavy on it. I pay my dues, give me the credit for it. Had of my time since 9-9, now they catching on it. I promise mama I'ma get my moment. It's time to own it, I've been patient. Since suicide and make it take it. I've been focused on showing the world I ain't for greatness. Underground but making major statements, shaking up the regular order. Trailblazing like wrestling Porter. Most don't wanna watch your movie to the climax. Hey, you wondering where your homies ill and out scratch. About to head the game open, these jokers wild whack. Your time's up, youngins, I'm back. Hey yo, they tryna build walls and cause negative energy. Many people starving and these laws don't represent for me.
Hey, we're back. We're back. Oh, that sounds like our guest is outside. Tiff, take it over and answer. Talk about those songs that you picked out first.
Okay, well, the first song that played was Something to Remember by TheRpx from his Wordsmith album. And the last song we played was TheRpx for President, also from the Wordsmith album. And TheRpx also was on the cover of Black Philly magazine, or Black Philadelphia magazine. It's Black Philly magazine on Instagram. And you can actually go on TheRpx's page and see him on the front cover, and you can see the article on his page. Ouch.
TheRpx's a favorite. Many folks earn a lot of respect being authentic.
Yes.
Authenticity is definitely the way to go.
Yep.
If you are trying to be someone else, or you're trying to be in someone else's lane, is never going to work for you. You have to create your own lane. Everybody has something that is individual to them. Everybody has something that is unique to them. When you're so focused on what's going on in the world and what everybody else is doing and trying to keep up with the Joneses, it's when you lose yourself. Walking in your truth, chick with the truth, walking in your truth means that you accept who you are and you accept others for who they are. I'm not trying to change anyone's opinion. These are authentic philosophies to me, to Rose, to Lucci. Whoever our guests are, those are their philosophies. We're not here to combat anyone on the way that they feel. But I want to know, how often does our pride... What I didn't do?
Who you had played?
Oh, Keith. I'm so sorry, Keith. My song that I played. Thank you, Lucci, for helping me to remember, because, she's my co-host, and that is what she's here for.
Team,
yes, say it again.
Yes.
Teamwork makes the dream work. So shout out to my brother, Keith. That is supposed to call from his mixtape Goals, G.O.A.L.S. It is an acronym, for Get Out and Live Successful.
Nice.
The mixtape is lit, but that is my absolute favorite song, and I've been for 2 months can you send me the music? Can you send me the music? Can you send me the music? I have a special episode about helping, and I really need that song, because who am I supposed to call when I need some help? Right. Who am I supposed to call when I'm the one who is always there for someone else? I'm carrying the whole world on my back, or I feel like I'm carrying the whole world on my back, and who am I supposed to call? Does my pride get in the way of me picking up the phone and calling the people that I need for help? Right. Because no matter if you say you got it from the bottom and you did it by yourself, that's a lie. You're lying. It's nobody on this planet who got where they are without any help. You weren't born alone, and you didn't live by yourself when you were 2 or 3, so you can't say
Even
that.
if it wasn't free help,
Exactly.
you still paid for someone to help you do something.
Exactly. So you have to always pay homage and give credit where credit is due.
Yes.
Always. So what's the answer to your question, Tiff? What would you say?
I don't know.
Like little quiet voice.
I feel like sometimes I don't like asking for help. Like, I get nervous. I don't want to ask you for help. I'm gonna try to figure out how to
do it on your own
myself.
Yep.
And if I can't, then I'm gonna probably buckle down and ask for the help. But I'm gonna look for a million different ways
To
to
do
do it
it.
myself,
Right.
before I really ask for help.
And it's problem solving. So you should definitely try to find a solution on your own before you ask for help. I mean, how do you grow unless you make mistakes? You can't grow without mistakes. Life is about learning lessons. So yes, definitely try first or second or third or maybe a couple hundred times. But when you realize you're not going to do that, or you definitely need help, or you're stressing yourself out and you're going insane because you want to ask for help and you're just beating yourself up about not asking for help, that's when your pride is getting in the way.
Yeah.
I definitely am a prideful individual. The only people that I will ask for help is my father and my mother. I don't ask for help from normally anybody else because I feel like my parents are the only people that I don't feel obligated to do something for if they help me.
I feel like I only ask my grandma and my mom for help.
I definitely try not to ask for help. But on the other hand, I'm always doing my best to help those who don't ask for help. The homeless or the animals mostly, because y'all know me, y'all know I absolutely love animals. I've worked as a veterinary assistant for 14 years. That was my life. But being a speaker is my purpose. It's a difference between your passion and your purpose, or what you love to do and what you're meant to do. So what I'm meant to do is speak, but my compassion towards animals has been that way since I was a child. And I've always been connected to wanting to help. My best friend calls it lost puppy syndrome because it applies to animals and to people.
I was gonna ask you that. Do you do it to people too, or do you stick with animals?
Oh no, I have a lot of people, or used to have a lot of people that I adopted and that I helped, and
That's because when your light shines so bright, you attract the broken
those
people.
in the dark, the people who are in the dark.
Yeah, and you feel compelled to a certain point to help, and then you finally grow up and you get boundaries.
Yes, exactly.
Because
when
folks
you
be
learn,
doing too much.
They do. You have to learn how to protect your energy.
Yeah.
You really do, because you carry on a day-to-day basis so much anxiety, and sometimes you don't realize that
It's
is
not even
other
your
people's
own.
emotions. That's not even
If
the
you're
way
an-
you feel.
If you're an empath, like you'll just take on all of
Absolutely.
that. And
Wait, hands up to that. I guess it's all three of us up here like empaths in the building.
Yeah, so
Yes.
I mean, and for everybody, it's a different level. Like I can sit next to you and feel like, damn, I feel sad all of a sudden. Like, damn,
Yeah,
like, what? Ah, come on.
Yeah, what's happening? Yeah, exactly.
It's weird,
Exactly.
so,
and you definitely need to realize when those things are happening.
Yeah, and that it's not your feelings. Like, I'm not sad. Why? I'm not. Okay, this is okay. That's not me.
And how do you practice? How do you practice recharging yourself? Because a lot of people don't know. Like when you feel that way, it's like, okay, I have to write right now, or I need to put my headphones in and listen to my favorite song, or I need to go for a walk. Like, what do you do when you feel that coming on? What's your go-to thing?
Sometimes it's for me, it's alone time, and not necessarily like you guys are around me, so you probably are about to get what I'm about to say. But I don't need alone time, just isolation. I can, tune everybody else out and still be around people, but just kind of go into my own little headspace for a little bit, listen to some fun music that I like, or sometimes I'll put on frequencies to raise my vibration.
Exactly.
So, just stuff like that. Or sometimes, I do go home. Like, okay, this is too much stimulation. I need to decompress and just be by myself for a while,
And I think that it definitely is a distraction. The outside world is a distraction of your inner, and there's not enough silence. People don't take enough time to silence what's around them to really get to know themselves. You're constantly watching TV or around people or on the phone or scrolling on Instagram. The only time you're by yourself is when you're asleep. Maybe.
A lot of times.
Oh, Bob Marley is here. Hey, Bob Marley.
Guest.
Hey, we have Bob Marley. We have Elle, who's my business partner with We Deliver. And we have Princess. Princess is here as well.
Bob
Hey,
looked like
Marley.
he might be a little sketchy right now.
He's okay. Hey, Bob Marley. Hey, everybody who's watching. Bob Marley is actually a cat. So for those of you who were waiting to see Bob Marley is here because our topic today is helping And he was actually one of those lost puppies. Well, that's lost kittens.
Mm-hmm.
And Elle saved him, rescued him. What was it, raining, Elle? It was raining that night. And he was in a tire. And Elle saved him. And he likes to get high. Oh, excuse me, elevated. He likes to get elevated. Elevated like the rest of us. Oh, look, he brought treats, but I had bought some I bought some catnip flavored treats for him because I couldn't find actual catnip, so I brought catnip flavored treats because cat flowers.
It goes back to smudging. Catnip, you can actually, humans can smudge catnip as well, but not for that same purpose, but it still serves a purpose.
Marley is also here to help with our anxiety.
Yes.
He is, because he makes this so much better.
And we love cats.
We do. I actually have a cat tattoo. We are the crazy cat ladies.
Yep.
Yes, we are. I have 2 crazy cats at home, and those are my children. And people don't like when I say that, but, whatever. I don't care.
Live your life, girl.
That attacks me all the time.
It's my authenticity.
All over my arm.
Now, do you be playing with them like that, or they just attack you? They're little nut
pet her,
nutty?
and then
She ran.
She just bites
Turn on
me.
you. She's a little bipolar. Oh my gosh.
Oh, my
Love it. TheRpx kid like me.
Sour on the outside. So she's like, I'm crazy.
Yeah.
My cat is real chill. His name is Sir Birdie, purrs a lot, and he's super...
Wait, his name's what?
Yeah, that you heard
You gotta
it.
say
You
it
heard
slow.
It's Sir.
Sir.
Yes, because he is one of the knights of the round table.
Got it.
And Sir Birdie.
Sir Birdie.
Birdie, because I actually had a bird named D-O-G. So because my bird's name was Dog, my cat's name needed to be Bird.
Yeah, well, I feel you. I get it.
And then purrs a lot. So Sir Birdie purrs a lot, and he does purr a lot. And when I get a dog, her name's gonna be Katana, and I'm gonna call her Cat for short.
I was about to say, like,
hey,
she's
so I
gotta
have a
be
dog
called
named Cat, and a bird, and a dog, and all these animals. Then people don't like it, but I love it. All right, and I didn't see. Oh, I didn't know what I got off alive, but I was supposed to see who commented on the question. Definitely shout out to Aaron Cruz, because I did post the question earlier this week, and he said that he definitely does have trouble asking for help, and his pride gets in the way. And I feel like that's probably the most common answer. Tiff, what did the poll say?
I'm trying to get to the poll real quick. So, yeah. So when I did the poll, 67% said yes. And 33% said no.
That their pride does get in the way?
Yes.
Okay. You see, I would think that. Most people would say their pride get in the way, because I feel like we are most definitely prideful individuals by nature. We don't like to ask anyone for help. And I think those of us who do ask for help end up feeling more embarrassed than relieved.
Yeah.
After doing that.
Definitely agree with that.
Okay.
But I mean, like, what's the context and how frequent is it and all those types of things? Like, if you're not one of those people who regularly ask for help and the help is presented to you, you do have to lighten your load at some point, and accept the help, because you're lightening everyone else's load. So that is being gifted upon you to, we're having a cat exchange.
We're exchanging energy.
And that's okay at that point. Someone wants to help carry your groceries. Why are you breaking your back?
Right, exactly.
Things like that. And I'm guilty of that. And it's just because, you get so accustomed to having to do things for yourself and be responsible and be the sole person, provider, problem fixer, that at some point you're just like, oh, this is what I got to do.
Right. It becomes habitual.
Yeah.
You think that is just your sole purpose in life, is to help individuals.
I love helping people.
But that was gonna say, but in my case, I do feel like that is my sole purpose in life.
But you got to do it in your way. Like right here, if you feel this is you doing this podcast, then you're healing and helping in your purpose.
Right. Exactly.
Some of us are speakers, some are writers, some are herbalists, some are whatever they are, musicians even.
Right.
If that's your gift,
musicians,
that's your gift.
Yes, I definitely agree with that. It's when the helping gets to a point that you begin to resent the people that you're helping, because you feel like you need to get that same help in return. You can't help with the expectation that you're going to get that help back. The purpose of helping someone is
do it selflessly.
Exactly. It has to be selfless. But actually, it's a selfish thing to help someone because the feeling that you get from being helpful is a good feeling. So it blows my mind that it's like, you don't want to help people because it feels good. It really, really feels amazing.
Right. Yeah.
I just don't want to help people that's trying to take advantage.
Exactly.
That's the
You
difference.
don't wanna
Exactly.
help. If you
Exactly.
see that they're taking advantage of you, then it's like, no, I'm not helping.
No, right. You can't exhaust your energy in those
That's where
situations
boundaries
at all.
come in. But you have to be self-aware to get there.
Yeah.
Right. Exactly. Well, that was definitely a good question. Definitely a good question. We've got Bob Marley in here. He's just chilling. I had him. He's trying to like walk around and get away, and
He's probably been held captive for a whole car ride.
I know. He was like, "What's happening?" But
What's
he's
going on?
he's a superstar now, though.
Hey,
he's
Bob.
a superstar. Bob
He's
Marley.
Glockaware's new,
Right.
furry
Oh wait.
friend.
Shout out to Po Logo. Did you bring the?
Oh, yes.
Yes, because the Fly team doesn't just make visors
Let me
and
guess.
bags.
We have merch.
They make kitty cat and puppy dog merch. Look at the hoodie, and it's purple for y'all who can't see that.
And you can go on.
You better see
Fly
it.
Boy, Fly Day Radio.
Exactly.
DM
Yes,
them.
shout out.
If you're not watching on YouTube, go ahead to YouTube, type in Glockaware, hit the live link, and check this little hoodie out. Fly.
Yes, it's the Fly Day stuff for the animals because I don't have any children, and I absolutely love it. And my cats are both gonna have them. Purple is Birdie's favorite color, in case y'all wanted to know.
Purple is our favorite color.
Yeah, purple is my favorite color.
Well, that means
Everybody's-
royalty.
Yeah, it does.
You know,
And
wisdom, intuition.
All of those, all of those things that we live by on a regular basis. On a regular basis. Where are we? Oh man, we were definitely setting up before the show and working on how this was gonna go, because this is only our second show. This is our second show, and based on how the first show went, it was amazing, but the nerves were there. This time, not so much. So I'm glad that Rose is here. We got Bob Marley, Lucci. You seem super comfortable. We got Elle and Princess in the building. So shout out to Elle. Shout out to Princess. We deliver. We did talk about the event this weekend. We did talk about the GOML Major Macintosh Smoke event. Make sure we shout at everybody out. You know, Hanky Panky and Rikella Smoke. Everybody that was there. This weekend was lit, and there was a lot of flowers.
Yeah.
In the building. Lots of flowers in the building.
Tall, big, tall flowers.
I mean, taller than
trees.
Very
the trees were trees.
The trees were trees. They were.
I'll be blowing trees in Belize when you find me.
Oh. You like, where's that come from? Is that yours? Is that a
No,
bar?
that.
What's-
Oh my gosh, we gotta school you, young
Please school me.
Padawan. Not right now. Not right now. It's an old track. We'll get into
All
it
right,
later.
what does that do? The 2K, are they gonna cut us if you play that particular song?
It's they
All right, well,
might.
we're
It's
gonna play it
mainstream.
right at the end. Then we're gonna play it at the very last, like 2-3 minutes,
All
so
right,
that
all
you
right.
can cut the live, but we can still hear the music. Because I'm trying to figure out what that song is. Because she's gonna school me, and we need to know what that song. We're not gonna say anything about it until the last 2-3 minutes,
Boom, boom,
right?
boom.
All right. So quote of the day, because we did the question and the topic is helping. So our quote of the day is: helping one person may not change the world, but it could change the world for one person, right? Everything that you do, every smile that you give, it's not about finances. It's not about giving someone money. It's not about giving them something tangible. It's about giving them something that they're going to be able to take with them forever. So if it is nothing but a smile that you can give and that's all you have to offer, then do that. Don't roll your window up because you don't want to give them money. Tell them to have a good day and give them a smile. You don't have to give them money. You're not obligated to give them money.
That's right.
What about these people that make you feel that way though? Like they'll cuss you out, like you know,
Oh, right.
all that. But you're asking, and you did ask, and sometimes you'll say yes, and sometimes it's
Right.
no. Like you
Right.
said, you're not obligated, but damn.
Right, and they do, and some of them do get upset. I had an occasion where because I normally ride around with single dollar bills that I will give out, and it's only one per person. Like you can't just everybody needs a blessing. These are the blessings I have to give. Everybody needs a blessing. So I'm at the stop. I take out $3, but I only give him one. So now he's mad because he saw the other $2 and now he wants the other $2. And I had to explain to him, which I don't know if he got it or not, but the explanation was, these are blessings for other people. You got your blessing from me today, and these two others. I said, do you want to stop the blessing that someone else is going to get? Because you feel like you need these two more? And he was like, well, I'm hungry. Well, then someone else will give you another blessing, but this was my blessing, and now these other two are for someone else. You know, it's not for me to get mad or angry, or for him to get mad or angry, but...
I think I would have said, like, you can go buy a pretzel
Mm-hmm.
and
She
water
said,
it
tell you
and-
what you can
and
go
it'll
buy with
make
this
you
dollar.
full.
But I've seen instances where people say they go into a food shop, buy a guy a slice of pizza. I've heard that they will, on South Street, have, you know, rejected the food I asked. I didn't want this food. I asked for money. Like, whoa.
Yeah, I've definitely heard that.
Whoa.
I don't know who I was talking to, and they had given someone to somebody, and they threw it at her.
Oh, wow. Man, like, what is that
They
about?
threw it at her. Like, but, you know, it's not for us to judge what they're going through or why they do what they do.
Right. No, but that's just...
You gotta keep
so
you gotta
rude.
keep your vibrations high and say, look, my intentions was to do good, and that's
Right.
the, you know, the
I
positive
gave whatever they
energy
did
that-
with it.
Right,
was
you
on
know,
them.
exactly. Like, let them vibrate at low. You know, let them keep their. You can't. We're not matching energy. I love to say that we're not matching energy, because when someone does you wrong, you're like, oh, that's the energy. I'm just gonna match your energy. Like, why would you want to do that? If you're vibrating higher than them, why would you want to go to their level? That makes no sense at all. We're gonna stay high vibrations at all times. At all times, because it doesn't make any sense to let someone influence your emotions. You're in control of your emotions, not someone else. You can't blame someone because you're angry. This person did this to me, so now I'm upset.
Right.
Why?
Yeah. Why are
You
you
don't have
choosing
to
to
be.
dwell on it?
Exactly.
And sometimes I know, you know, it's, whoa, nice
Bob
catch.
Marley tried to-
Bob Marley's leaving.
Bob.
You can close the door.
Oh, yeah, you can do
close
that.
the door, and then we
You
can sit
can't-
him down on the floor.
Yeah. Just hang out. That's cool.
Is it a screen on this one?
Yeah.
It is. Bob Marley's gonna get down and.
Yeah, it's how long we choose to stay there. We can, you know, reconcile it in our head and decide, like, okay, that was enough time spent on that. But again, self-awareness.
Right.
You gotta be conscious of that.
You definitely have to be conscious of what you're doing at all times, and making sure that you're walking with good intentions. That's all it's about. It's not about your race, your religion. It's not about, you know, your political status. It's really all about you walking in good intentions. As long as you're doing everything with good intentions and not any malicious intent, that's the good karma that you breed.
Right.
That's right.
Just because someone else is having a bad day, you can't make their bad day your bad day. That's not how. That's the transfer energy. And when we're talking about being an empath, that's exactly what it is. When you don't realize that you're absorbing someone's energy, and before you
start
realize that you
mirroring.
can, you start feeling how they feel, and that's not even how I feel. Like, why do I feel this way? I have no idea. Oh my God, it's hot in here. Tiff, what is the weather like today?
Okay, so the weather right now is 73, but it's gonna get hot. It's gonna get to 79. It's gonna be almost 80.
So what you're saying is I don't need this hoodie because I'm
Nah, I
melting.
don't think you're gonna need the hoodie. So it's gonna be a good day because it's gonna be hot. It's gonna be nice. Get out there.
It is. Do
Do
you have any
something
plans
positive.
today?
I don't have any plans today.
It's just a Monday. Rose, what about you?
You know what? I might sit down and try to work on my website a little bit.
What is the website for?
RosiePorter.com.
RosiePorter.com. Is this like a personal, like a?
No, you just gotta expand and market yourself and do all those things.
Yes.
And man, I put that stuff on hold for so long. I've been doing this for so long, and I really that's the official ish right there. So I'm just trying to cross my T's, dot my I's, and do all that good stuff. Tell people they can go to the website, find out about me.
Do you have a lot of experience making the websites?
I've done it before, but I haven't done it recently.
Okay.
And I've heard that it's even gotten easier since the last time I did that. So I feel I'm winning.
Which platform are you using? Like, did you go to like Wix or?
I can't answer that right now. I can get back to you on that.
Okay, good. I was working on a website and it was through Wix, and it was actually called unapologetically authentic. It's a mouthful, but that was the name of the website.
Right.
It was more like a blog where I could post the videos, the same videos that I post on Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
However, I like
You be in control.
didn't ever finish it. That's why I'm looking for someone who can help me
Yeah.
do that, because that was not as easy as I thought it was going to be at all.
Well, you know what? We have folks around us.
We do.
That, have acquired those skills. So we got folks we can, talk to about that. And maybe we can do the buddy system where we set up to work together on the project,
Right, because your network is your net worth.
That's right.
And I always say, if your net worth is low, check your network. Because if you don't have anybody that you can call for those things, the fact that we have a photographer or photographers, excuse me, plural, we have musicians, we have radio personalities, we have,
entrepreneurs out the wazoo.
Oh, wait, yes. Right. We all fall under that umbrella because we are in here with all of the Fly Day gear and all of the LouchieTotes. And, we got Artist Next Door. That's my little sis. She painted these 2 paintings that are up here. So shout out to Artist Next Door. She's got actually a lot of paintings in Glockaware. So definitely,
and they are
follow
for
her.
sale.
They are for sale.
Yep.
Oh, and she's actually having an event here. It's gonna be on October the 2nd. It's like a pre-art show. It's gonna be her birthday.
Yep.
So happy early birthday, sis!
Happy birthday.
That's gonna be on October the 2nd, and I think it's at 7:30. 7:30 on October the 2nd. That's one of the upcoming events. I'm not sure what else is coming up. Do you know of anything else that's coming up?
I am not sure. I think I got some.
All right, what you got?
The Community Bazaar Flea Market.
Oh, is that where we were at Vernon
Milani,
Park?
yes.
Yeah, that was at Vernon
From
Park.
Milani. It's at Vernon Park. It's Saturday, October 16th at 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. And if you want to get a space, it's $12.
Nice. That's cheap.
It's on the 5800 block of Germantown Avenue.
Right. Okay, definitely. I saw that sign and I was like, oh, let me take a picture. And then Lucy was like, nah, I'm just going to grab this. And I was like, that's smart. that was smart. You did that. That was a good idea. That's why teamwork makes the dream work, Rose. Didn't you say that?
Yeah.
Oh, man. All right. Well, it seems like our time is winding down. So once again, I want to definitely shout out Elle for bringing Bob Marley in, because I absolutely love that he is here to inspire those who love animals to keep loving animals and saving them if you see they need help. We can't save them all, but we can help some.
She sounds like
Don't
one of those
kill
whole
them.
commercials
I
on
know.
TV.
I want to give money to the charity.
If you could just give
you can cash
$18 a
out
day
Glockaware Radio if you
Right.
would like to give donations
to save the cats.
to save the cats. You can give, or if you want to just donate to
Or the
Glockaware
bunny
Radio,
rabbits.
you can absolutely do that, because Toucan and Shab are like the best. So why wouldn't you?
Yes.
Listen, since we're all the way open over here, Cash App TheRpx.
right.
Cash App
I
LouchieTotes.
accept
Right,
donations.
Cash App LouchieTotes. You can get your
Fly
fly
Up
stuff.
Radio.
Cash App.
Exactly.
Right. Wait, shout out to
Cash
Sipping
App
with
Chick with the
Sammy.
Juice.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's-
Cash App Chick with the Juice. Y'all can Cash App everybody. We
Yeah.
deliver. Cash App, we deliver.
Yep.
You can Cash App us all, man. All of us. We take donations because we support everybody. So, we support, y'all support, we support each other. That's
Yeah.
how it
Our
works.
merch.
Yes,
Buy
definitely
all of
get
our
your merch.
We all have merch.
We're going to get out of here, though. This is me, Imani, also known as Chick with the Truth. Remember to walk through your day with the 3 C's. That is courage, connection, and compassion. The courage to do exactly what you want to do. Helping others is not a bad thing. If you want to help that person, don't let somebody tell you that you shouldn't. Connection. Helping someone is going to breed a connection. It's okay to be connected, but not attached. Compassion. Be compassionate towards everyone, all the things, and the plants. I don't litter and stuff like that. So we being compassionate all around. It is our job as human beings to take care of the planet, the people that are around us. Okay? I'm going to get out of here. Who else do I have in the house with me?
And it's Lucci, and I want to tell y'all to stay on y'all 5 P's. Proper preparation prevents poor performance.
Yeah. We got 3 C's, we got 5 P's, and we got Rose here.
Yeah, make sure you check out, episodes of the X Radio here on Glockaware Thursdays, 6 p.m. This week we are having our art as therapy. So,
Ooh.
yeah, actually,
something
Dana
that's coming
had come on the show. And you guys are welcome to come on the show and participate if you'd like.
Yeah.
So it's this Thursday. Come in here. We're going to do a little activity, a little talk therapy.
Okay.
And yeah, so go ahead.
I love
Check out
that.
past episodes, however, on the YouTube. Go into YouTube, type in Glocko Air, and search the X Radio.
All right, you heard what she said. We're getting out of here too. Play us some music, please.